going on, guys? My name is SasquachGAME. This is my first video in about 2 weeks now. I apologize for that. I've been away and taking care of a lot of personal matters, but I am back. So, fret not, my children. So as you can see, I am playing Warframe. This is a free-to-play game on. This is on all platforms. It's a really fun game. There's really no good way to explain, what it's all about other than space ninjas, I guess. But it's a lot more than that. It's actually a very fun, in-depth game. It's been around for a couple years now. I used to play this game on PC back when it was still in its open beta. I played with a very good friend of mine. He got me into the game. And I didn't get too far because I was running on a laptop at the time. I didn't have a desktop computer, and so it very much hindered on my ability to actually play well. The game ran very slowly and buggy, and the frame rate would drop all the time. So a lot of times I was a liability for my friends whenever we would play, and so I kind of dropped off the wagon. But ever since I got the PS4, I've been playing it a lot more. I unfortunately had to start over, which was kind of a shame because on my PC I had some things that are actually no longer available, but that's okay. It's not that big a deal. I'm having fun. The graphics still look really great on here. But yeah, so with this video here, I figured I would just do a kind of introductory video. I plan on doing more videos in the future. I would like to maybe do some Let's Plays of me going through the quests. I have done a couple of quests. I can show you which ones I've done. I've done Force Prize, the Archwing, Howl of the Kuro. Basically kind of the essential starter quests. These are all quests that they're relatively easy to get through. They're kind of the starter ones. The main quests of the game are the Second Dream and the War Within. Those are the big ones. So I'll eventually get to those as soon as I start getting further through the star map, which also, on the star map itself, I've completed all of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Phobos, the section of the Void which is accessible from Phobos. I plowed through Ceres, Jupiter's done. I'm currently on Europa, and I've been dabbling a little bit in Saturn. The only reason I haven't gotten so far is simply because I'm only Mastery rank 5 right now. I'm running a level 9 Excalibur right now, but I do have other Warframes that are higher level, which I'll get to in a minute. So I'm only Mastery rank 5, which means I can only go so far and do so much. So I have to do a lot of grinding to build up the frames that I have and the weapons that I have. So I like to do a lot of these infestation defense missions because that's, in my opinion, one of the best ways to grind. So that's where I am right now, game-wise. So you wouldn't be missing too much. But anyway, so yeah, I would like to start doing some Let's Plays of me going through the main quests in the game. I might do just some filler episodes of me doing some missions here and there, just doing some grinding. I might invite some friends of mine to come and play with me every now and again. But so for now, I might as well show off my my inventory, show you guys what I got. So for frames, right now I'm running Excalibur. He was my starter frame. I had been running other frames in the meantime. When I first started, I played with Excalibur all the time on PC, so I kind of wasn't really into him at the time. I've since max ranked my other frames, except for Valk. I've since max ranked my other frames, and so I figured, well, I might as well get to work on Excalibur. I might as well max rank everything that I have so far. Yeah, so for the longest time I was running Atlas. He was a lot of fun. He was very good on defensive missions. He's very strong. He's very, I don't really know how to describe him. He's just a really good Warframe. I think he's very well done. I think he definitely doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Shut up, phone. I also have a Hydroid. Hydroid was a lot of fun on defense missions, particularly because of his tentacle swarm. Yeah, he was a lot of fun to mess around with. He was a good Warframe. And then I've actually most recently been playing with Necros. He's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this Warframe. He's a really good frame. He's probably one of my favorites in the game, honestly. And then I do have a Valk. I haven't really messed around with her a whole lot. I would like to start messing with her a little bit more, just to level her up. I figured I would get through Excalibur first, one thing at a time. So, anyways, we can start moving into my weapons. Right now I have. Oh, I want to have Excalibur equipped. There we go. Anyways, I have an MK1 Paris. As you can see here, that was my starter weapon when I first started the game. I do have a Daeku. That's what I ran with Atlas
New
a lot,
alert
and
marked on
Hydroid.
navigation 10
Shut up, Lotus. I ran the Daeku with Atlas and Hydroid a lot. I know a lot of people don't like this weapon simply because of how long it takes to draw back and how you can't fire unless it's fully drawn back. But if you do, it does a crap ton of damage. So if you can actually line it up where you can get multiple enemies at once, it more than makes up for it, in my opinion. It's good for stealth missions and stuff like that. I do have a Voltor as well. I haven't messed around with it as much as I would like to. But that's probably going to be the next thing I'm going to try to max rank out. So yeah, those are the primary weapons I have for right now. Can move on to my secondaries. I've only got two. I've got my Lados, which was the first thing that I started with in the game. I should have gone with the Kunai, but whatever. And then I have the AK Vastos, which I really enjoy. These are some really, really nice pistols. They're sleek, they're stylish, they're very effective. The fire rate is really fast. The reload time is relatively quick, especially if you mod it up. But it's very, very nice. I really like these pistols. They're a lot of fun to mess around with. And then we get into my melee weapons. I have a lot of melee weapons. I have the Ether Reaper, which I mess around with Necros a lot, just because, you know, death. I have the Galatine. I mainly use that one with Atlas, just because Atlas is so tall and he actually can hold the Galatine and not look like a freaking cartoon. I do have the Gram as well. I use the Gram a lot with Hydroid, simply because at the time I didn't have many other weapons. I do also have the MK1 bow, which is what I started with in the game. That was my first starter weapon. And then I have a Cronus, which I can't find in many other places. But I had a blueprint for it, and I'm like, I might as well build this. I have it, and the swords are better for Excalibur, so I've been running the Cronus with Excalibur lately. And then I do have a Fragor. I was using that with Valk, and I use that with Atlas a little bit too. As you can tell by the color scheme, it looks more Atlas-y. I have a Glaive. That was part of like one of the free things that you could download when you first got the game. And then I had the blueprint for the Ether Daggers. I'm not sure why. I think I completed a quest or something like that, and so I got them. So I'm like, well, I got these, I might as well build them. So I haven't messed around with them at all yet. But yeah. And then we get into my companions. I have a Death Cube, my little baby Death Cube. He's so cute. And then, because I completed the Howl of the Kubro quest, I do have a Kubro, and her name is Luna, and she is my baby. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's so adorable. Yes. Look at her. So, yeah, so that's what I've got for my inventory. So anyways, like I said, I would like to get into doing more of the quests, particularly so I can get in this back room, but I can't get into that back room until I complete the second dream, which I can't complete the second dream until I get past Neptune, I think? It's Neptune or Pluto, and then once you get past Sedna, you do the you do the war with it. I believe it's something along those lines. I don't know. I'll show you guys when I get there. But yeah, so this was just kind of an introductory video just to kind of show you guys, you know, what I run and give you guys an idea of what you'll be seeing more of. So yeah, I might try to get some friends to play with here. I might do a little bit more of that kind of stuff. But for now, there's not really a whole much left I gotta say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit, it was a little more boring, especially compared to the last episode, where I was actually playing, you know, some COD and actually doing stuff. This is just me kind of showing off, so I apologize for that. But I do appreciate you guys sticking with me and sticking through my ranting. I promise my next video I'll go and run some missions and I'll show off some of my skills playing the game. I'm not the best at the game, but whatever. So anyways, I've done enough rambling, so I will see you guys in the next video.